let's fly through some axes. So we'll come to our config. We will grab our x-axis config and our y-axis config. Copy those, bring those over into here. And then we have a few more props up here. I believe we have axis color all the way down to axis circle opacity. And then we will go and grab our render X and render Y axis. Copy that. Take the render background. Let's collapse all of these as well. Paste these two guys in there. We need our line, and we need our two margins. So const X margin equals 50. Const Y margin equals 50. And then we just need to come all the way down to the bottom and render X and render Y axes. Cool. Now we need to figure out how we want to have our ticks. So first we'll grab some data. So we call this box data. And we'll pass that into our box plot. We'll say our Y key is going to be equal to something, and our X key is going to be equal to something. Not an array. Let me make this Y, it's a pet peeve, X goes first. And if we look at our data, date name is our X, voids is our Y. Okay, back to box plot. Uh-oh, it's a box data. So come over here, we'll say data is an empty array, X key, Y key, that should be good. I'll come down to the bottom and we'll say data, data.length is greater than 0, and render Y axis ticks. We'll come back up here. Just collapse all of these guys. Const render Y or X axis ticks. And we're going to need our calculate width function again. This is going to determine how our ticks are behaving. I think we need them to be like our box plot. If there's no data. And data.length equal to 0. Turn, I'm not sure why I put that in this one, but I did. Okay, we're going to need some other piece of information here. We're going to need to be able to get the unique values out of our data. So we need all the Mondays, because in the future, when we get ready to update this, Okay, that's fine. We're going to have Tuesdays in here. Like that. So we need to say for each day, it's easier, otherwise we'd have to pivot on the back end. This way we can just kind of create a pseudo pivot in our front end, and it's super easy to do. So before we get into that, let me stop this here and we'll come back and look at how we can get the unique values out of our data set.